All right. Pardon me. So here we are back with the thing that I just said yesterday that we weren't going to do again. I've kind of forgot something. We can just go to Git. We can go to Manage Branches. I don't know. Honestly, this is the first time we've actually really done this. Maybe we can revert? Are you sure you want to revert? Commit? Yeah, this sucks. What we got right now sucks. So now we've got this stuff that we made, right? Because I don't think this is going to get affected, but board.cpp, piece.h, main.cpp, piece.cpp, board. Why are they all like this? Hold on, I'm gonna fix all this. Piece.h. Board, game manager, renderer, console, input. Okay, so this is all the new stuff. Let's see if it runs. So what's this say? Console, this, and this. Okay, because these exist, they aren't going to work. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. Hold on. All this, see ya. Yeah. What else? This. Get out of here. Move. All right, and let's say, run it now. That was the problem. What? Oh, we still need to get rid of this renderer thing. Get out of here. Move. Let's run it again. Cannot open this for writing. Why not? Okay, now let's go ask ChatGPT what the problem is. All right. I know what to do. Upload. Main piece. Piece.h. Yeah, that's what it is. Board. Main piece, board. I think that was it. All right. Looking at these 5 files. What's up with this? Pardon me. What's up with this error? I'm just gonna grab that error. All right. Oh, okay. File permissions, antivirus, incorrect path. All right, let's. Give me a second. All right. So. Let's close it. Let's also go into that file though, because it was looking a little bit cluttered. Let's get rid of the stuff that we aren't using, like this stuff. We can just make it again later if we need it. All right, so that stuff's gone, and let's open it again and see what we can do. Still no good. Game Manager H. Where am I including that? Right here. What the hell is this? I thought we went back. Okay, let's go to Git again. Manage branches. Revert. Reset. Delete changes. Yes. Okay. It should look regular now. Yeah. It looks good now. Now it doesn't look good. All right, let's try it again. This way. Is it running? I don't see it running. Do I have to reset the whole computer? That would be stupid, right? All right, let's try again. With the whole let's try the whole thing again with ChatGPT and everything, because I gave it the wrong files in the first place. All right, let's do a new one. All right, so here we are. Boom. I'll just do all these. Because look at how many kilobytes is it? Nothing, honestly. All right. With these files, why is this error code popping up? One of the following reasons: still running, file locked by another process, file permissions issues, file path issues, corrupt. Here's how to fix: ensure the program is not running. It doesn't look like it's running. Okay, I guess it's not running. Close all instances and restart the machine if necessary. Come on, I'm in the middle of making a video. All right, well, I'm going to have to reset the machine. I'll see you in a second. All right, so I'm back. Let's get it open. And there. And here we go. I already know it's going to run. So that's all it needed. It needed a restart. Fine. That's fine. So now we're back where we were a couple of videos ago. In fact, why don't I just delete the videos in between? And because you got to see the process. You know why? Because you got to see the process. All right. So here we are right now. And we got a ChatGPT loaded up with this stuff, with the files in it. Give me a second. All right, so we've got this thing set up in it. Let's talk to ChatGPT. So, okay, resetting worked. Period. What else do we want to say to it? What do you think about the program? Give me a critique on. Is that not how you spell it? No, it's not. Right. On how on the nature of it. Boom. Strengths: modular design, object-oriented programming, dynamic interactions, basic validation, initial setup logic. All right, cool. Areas for improvement: code robustness, input validation. There's no robust error handling when inputs, ergo non-numeric inputs, or invalid row column values. Anyway, we're going to add input validation to prevent crashes from invalid inputs. I mean, that makes sense. I guess we should do that. But you know what? I don't know. Should we do this? Should we do that? I think we should. We're just going to follow what ChatGPT says, and we'll just say, okay, this was another training program, right? Okay, so input validation, there's no robust error handling for that stuff. Invalid moves feedback. Currently no feedback for invalid moves. Currently the feedback for invalid moves is generic. We're going to differentiate between specific reasons, ergo not diagonal moves versus destination is occupied. Okay, well, I guess we could do that. It doesn't feel like something we really need to do right now, but I guess we could do that. Gameplay features, capturing mechanism. Yeah, we got to do that for sure. King movement, game and logic, code style, magic number. What? 3 and 4. An initialized board with named like red rose, black rose equals 3 for clarity. Huh? Where's that? And why you got a problem with that? Right, initialize board. Here's this. This is coming from board.h. Board.h, initialize board. We got that right here. What you talking about? Lists? What do you mean? What are they talking about? Initialize board. Okay, so this has to be done in main.cpp, right? Initialize board. What? What? Oh, right here. If row is less than 3. Row, what? Why does that matter? I guess it's better clarity, right? Let's go see if that's what it said, clarity. Here, for clarity. Oh, yeah. But what? Function naming, move piece could be renamed to something more descriptive like validate and move piece. Okay, to better reflect its dual purpose. True. Avoid using namespace SCD. This can lead to potential naming conflicts in larger projects. Instead, use this prefix explicitly. Okay, I'll believe it. Board display. The board display could benefit from visual enhancements, of course, such as using colored text for red and black pieces or adding clear distinctions for kings. Scalability. Currently, the board size is fixed to 8x8. Make it configurable via this or what, allowing for custom game variations. Why? It's freaking checkers. We're not going to do that either. Testing. Add automated tests or a debug mode to validate core functionality. Ergo, move validation, board initialization. We're going to have to do this, the testing, but we don't know it right now. Potential enhancements, advanced feature, implement jump moves for capturing. We're going to have to do that. Add support for multi-jump scenarios if another capture is possible after a jump. Include save load functionality to resume games. Code optimization, refactor move piece to break it into smaller functions for checking more validity and applying moves. We're going to avoid passing the board as a parameter to every function. We're going to consider using a class to encapsulate the game state. Okay. Sounds good. User experience, provide an option to quit the game during the input loop. Yeah, we can do that. Display instructions for how to play when the program starts. I mean, okay. That's a good idea, I guess. AI, yeah, we're going to do that too. So what would be the first move? Implement basic capture mechanism. Yeah, we should do that. Good idea. All right, I forgot that they'll just do this. All right, thank you. Update the move piece function with this stuff. We'll do that. Add unit testing for captures. Test the capture mechanism by simulating scenarios like attempting a valid capture, trying to capture an empty square, capturing with the wrong type of piece. Okay. Why here? Capturing is essentially, Capturing is essential to making the game more strategic and closer to a real checkers match. True. Once this is done, we can move to implementing king-specific moves or refining multi-capture sequences. Okay. Where's the move piece function? Let's go look. Where you at, move piece? Right here. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot smaller than what we got. Let's see if this works. There we go. Boom. S to save. Will this work? Yeah, it works. Okay, great. I don't want to move the piece. I don't want to bother with trying to move the pieces until we have like an easy way to do it, like, you know, with graphics. And I can just lift the piece and put it down. All right. So now that we've done that, let's go over it. I guess that's a good idea. Yeah, let's go over it. So here's move piece. It used to be what it used to be, and now it's this. If start row is less than 0, start row is greater than or equal to board size, or start call is less than 0, or start call is greater than or equal to board size, or this or that. So if it's greater than or equal to in the start or end for the column size. Anyway, if it's outside of these bounds, let me show you. Let me get the old other one out. All right, run it. There's that. Don't I already have a picture of this somewhere in my freaking computer? Yeah, it's right there. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. You know what? I haven't had any coffee today. No, is that the excuse I'm gonna run with? I haven't had any coffee today. In fact, I'm gonna go make some coffee after I finally open this thing up. Okay, the checker's 4, and it works. Now, what was the point of me opening that and taking forever to do it? Oh, I'm gonna freaking blow up. I'm gonna explode, bro. Oh my god. This is sometimes it's too much. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back with a video in a little bit. I don't have to edit so much crap. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, so I'm back. Yeah, I forgot what we were doing. It's already like noon 44. Also, if you didn't see, New Year's Eve. That being said, so I forgot what we were doing. So let's just go figure it out. Going back here, right here. Okay, so we supposedly put this in to our thing. I'm pretty sure this is what we did. Let's see. Let's go back over to this, and then yeah, right here. So we changed it right here from what it used to be, which is this over on this side, and then now it's this. Okay. So yeah, let's go over it. So we're going to start with the bool move piece, and then we're so this part right here, start row. Let me get that picture out. Okay. What in the world? Oh, there it is. All right. Why did you do that? What's up with this? What's up with this? Also, yeah, that was that thing. All right, let's do that. Let's get the picture up. What's up with that? But whatever. Does it do it like, okay, hold on. What if I was like to do this? whatever, doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, let's check it out here. And so we're at bool move piece, piece board row, blah blah blah. And then it has in start row, start call, end row, end call, right? And so this is what's going to happen when we call it the move piece here. Move piece. So we got board, which is the board that we made out of the piece class, right? And then it does while true display the board. Okay, so every time, so it'll just keep going, running over and over and over again, like 60 frames per second, right? So it'll do this thing 60 times per second, right? If you set it to that. I don't know what it'll do on right now. Probably real fast. Because it's like real nothing. It's like nothing, and this is a fast computer. So, that being said, display the board, all right? So it does the display board, which we're getting from board.h. We've got display board right here, which would be in board.ccp, which is this right here, all right? And it just draws out that like R period on the board. That's what this is doing. And then it does the move piece. And so if start row is less than 0 or start row is greater than or equal to the board size or anything like that, it's going to be out of bounds. So let me get the picture out. So if start row is less than 0, so here's 0, here's the 0th row right here. So if it's less than that, out of bounds. If it's greater than the last one, if it's this one right here, out of bounds. Same with this side, this side, this side and this side. Yeah, same with that. And that's for the starting row and for the end row. Okay, so that's all that does. That just makes sure we don't do anything out of bounds. So now we got piece and start piece. I don't know what this is. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Copy that. Come over to ChatGPT. Why is this ampersand in the following C++? Let's go plop, just like that. Okay. In C++, the ampersand in piece ampersand denotes a reference to a piece object rather than a copy of the object. References are a way to create an alias for an existing variable, allowing us to work with the original object directly. Here's why it's used and what it means. Okay. Work directly with the original object. That's number one. So when we use piece ampersand or piece and, we're working with the actual piece object in memory rather than a separate copy. Any changes made to the reference affect the original object. Excuse me? If we didn't use, okay, let's look at this. Okay, so we've got piece and start piece. So this is instead of like piece class, it's piece and, okay, whatever. Start piece equals board, start row, start call. So if we didn't use a reference, we'd be working with a copy of the piece object and changes wouldn't reflect on the board. Turns out. Okay, so if we don't have that, it's not going to happen. Avoid unnecessary copies. Copying objects can be computationally expensive, especially, for large or complex objects. By using a reference, we avoid creating unnecessary copies, which improves performance and efficiency. So here's without reference. Piece, start piece, equals all this stuff, right? And then this is the piece and start piece right there. There we go. And then all this stuff. And so this one wouldn't change. Creates a new copy of the file, modifies the copy, not the board. Directly refers to the board's piece. This right here. True, true. modifies the original piece on the board. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense to me. Somewhat. What the main thing that makes sense is this won't work. That's the base. That's the main thing. All right, so let's look at this. Syntax and context. So in the context of our code, piece and start piece equals this equals board start row start call, and then board in row in call for in piece. Start piece and in piece are reference to specific positions on the game board. This place and this place, all right? So at the row and column and in row in column, right? And this means any modification to start piece or in piece directly updates the board array. I believe it. True. It's not like 100%. It's like foggy, super foggy in my mind, right? But it's getting a little clearer every time I do this. A little bit more clear every time. It's super foggy though. It's not super clear to me. When to use piece and. We're going to use it when we want to modify an object directly. Use it when we want to avoid unnecessary copying of an object. Okay, and when's that? But it's ChatGPT. We can't expect too much. We could go into it, but it's not as easy as I would. Because we can't just make a fork of a conversation in the middle of ChatGPT and then like have like 4 boxes. Wouldn't that be cool though? It is what it is. So when not to use piece. Avoid using references when we need an independent copy of the object. Ergo, for temporary computations or when changes to the object should not affect the original. What does that mean? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so by using references here, our code efficiently manipulates the board state without creating unnecessary copies of piece objects. All right, so there we go. Turns out, yeah. Remember, we're trying to learn this. We're not actually trying to. I want this to work, but at the same time, we got to know what's going on. So that's what's going on. Is we're doing the board directly with that. All right, so. Does my mouse button not work here? Oh, we got to do it with this. I forgot. Okay, so if start piece dot get type equals a space, or in piece dot get type equals or doesn't equal a space. If start piece equals a space, of course, or in piece doesn't equal a space, of course you can't move to a full space. We're going to do an output invalid move, and then we're going to return false. Sounds good. Int row diff in row minus start row. Okay. Call diff in call minus start call. Okay. And then absolute value of row diff, of course. If that equals 1, or if the call diff equals 1. And so they both have to equal 1. Then we're going to switch in piece. Whatever in piece is now is going to equal whatever start piece is. And start piece is going to be just a blank. And this right here comes from piece.h. So let's go. We're tracing it back. Piece.h, I think. Piece. So we got this piece right here. And this is the default state of it, which is empty space and false. Turns out. All right, great. That sounds fantastic. So let's go back to this board.cpp and look at it some more. All right, cool. So what? Where were we? Hold on, go down. Okay, so we're in here. And we just did this. This. All right, so this is to check if the move is good. All right. If not, what? Hold on. What? What's this? Oh. So this will knock us out of the thing, and this is for capturing. Okay. So this is gonna, if it's a valid move, it's gonna return true, and that's gonna be the end of that. If this, what? Oh, this is okay. So absolute value row diff. All right. If it equals 2, and it equals 2. Int mid row equals start row. What the? What's going on here? Okay, so this is mid row, which is going to be the mid row equals start row plus row diff. Okay, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. If, okay. This is hard to understand. It makes sense, though, if you really think about it. This, I'm pretty sure this is the square in between the jumped square, the square you land on when you're jumping over it, when you're capturing, I should say, and this one where you start it. This one's this one. So we're saying middle piece equals board, mid row, mid call. If middle piece dot get type does not equal this, a blank space, and middle piece dot get type does not equal the same type, so if it's red or black, whichever ones, then it's a valid capture. Okay, cool. In piece equals start piece. All right. True. What? Oh, yeah. In piece is now where start piece is. Start piece is now reset. Middle piece is now reset because we remove the captured piece. We return true and get out of the move piece loop. All right. So that took a long time, but it worked. And we can see over here it works. Right? I mean, if we have to set it up, but I'm not. I don't feel like typing in coordinates right now to check. And I'm not going to. So we're at this part. We've got this going on. We've got the capture and we've got the capture going on. Right? So we've got that going on right here. Using this. And there we go. So on the next one, we'll just run this through ChatGPT again, and we'll just give them the file. We'll just give ChatGPT the files and say, "Where we at?" You know, and then it'll go blah blah blah, and then we'll go, "Okay, let's do it." I think that's the play at the moment. Maybe when it gets like too big, we can't do that, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll see. All right, so there's that, and we'll see you next time.